Tellor attracted investors' attention this week after rocketing up the cryptocurrency top gainers chart to a new 2023 high of 35. On-chain analysis reveals the main drivers behind the ongoing Tellor TRB price rally and how long it may last. Tellor is a decentralized Oracle protocol that offers blocking infrastructure to integrate off-chain data into on-chain smart contracts. This month, TRB's price has increased by 130%. Reaching $35 on September 14. Why is the Tellor token price rallying so dramatically? The Tellor token price accelerated after global payments platform Swift Network announced the completion of dress rehearsals to leverage Chainlink's Link Oracle infrastructure to bring tokenized TRAD fee and real-world assets to the blockade. Trends indicate that traders with short-term objectives are driving the TRB price rally, but it remains to be seen whether they can compete with Chainlink and other major participants in the decentralized Oracles market. The short-term traders and price speculators who bet on prices going up appear to be the primary force behind the current Tellor price rise. On-chain data from Into the Public shows that the sums of TRB short-term trader wallets have grown by more than 1,000% in the last month, as shown in the table below. The short-term buyers had a total of only 91,130 TRB tokens on August 13, but by the end of September 13, that number had the traders' cruisers are those who have held for 1 to 12 months, whereas long TERM holders are those who have held for a year or longer. The chart above demonstrates that traders now own 75% of Tellor, up from 3.65% on August 14. However, short TERM traders only own 3.65% of Tellor as of September 14. Long TERM investors and partners in the Tellor protocol have been closing their accounts, which is a clear indication that the recent price increase may have been. This indicates that there may be a greater demand for tokens in the coming days, and if network demand doesn't grow significantly or if long-term investors stop investing in the project, the price may not be able to continue rising. Traders in TRB could wait for greater profits. Despite the fact that the price of Tellors has increased by more than 100 this week, buyers have moved a large number of tokens out of TRB exchanges, causing reserves to decline sharply, as the graph below demonstrates. Around August 25, when buyers began withdrawing TRB tokens from exchanges, the price of TRB rose even quicker. Since then, the number of TRP tokens available on platforms has decreased from 2.3 million to 1.5 million. The supply on exchanges tracks how investors' balances and wallets that are stored by crypto exchanges fluctuate in real time. Many holders choose self-custody because their exchange quantities are decreasing rapidly, which means they may not need to sell in the near future. TRB may not be able to keep the price increase going without a significant increase in underlying network activity or assistance from long-term investors. All eyes are on the $20 support for the TRB price prediction. From an on-chain perspective, the TRB bulls could get back together near the $20 support if the price went down and the amount of money around price $20. IOMAP data indicating the range of prices at which present Tellor holders purchased their currency supports this view. It demonstrates very clearly that the $20 bill is the most popular denomination. As shown in the table below, MARK is the largest group of TRB holders to enter the market at the moment, with 553 addresses and 1.16 million coins worth an average of $20 each. If the exchange inventories remain low, a supply squeeze could lead to a price increase, but if speculative demand dominates, the price may fall. As anticipated, the TRB price could quickly drop to $14 if traders take their profits early. However, if the TRB bulls receive a significant boost in network support, the rally could reach $50. However, the 970 for addresses that hold the 78,500 TRB that were purchased for an average of $42 could be a source of initial resistance. However, if Tellor bulls can break through that sell wall, the TRB price could rise to $50 and this was primarily due to rising energy prices. The stock market was a bit of a mess as investors anticipated next week's Fed meeting where the central bank will decide if additional interest rate increases are required. The CME FedWatch tool predicts that the Fed will stop raising interest rates next week 97% of the time, which is up from 90% a day ago. At the end of the day, the S&P and Nasdaq were up by 0.12% and 0.2%, respectively, while the Dow was down by 0.2%. TradingView data indicates that after the CPI report, Bitcoin's BTC price rose to a high of $26,416 in the afternoon before falling. Bitcoin futures prices were up again in early U.S. trading on Wednesday, according to Jim Wyckoff, a senior technical analyst at Kitco. Prices hit a 6-month low on Monday but have been rising since. Wyckoff said the bulls have stabilized prices, but they have a lot of work to do in the near future to prove that prices can start to rise. The bears still have the overall technical edge in the short term because the price downtrend line is still in place. Wednesday's trade letter from MN Trading, which was based on the CPI, stated that when interest rates are raised rapidly, the market performance of riskier assets tends to deteriorate. Don Fopen, an analyst at MN Trading, stated that for a long time it appeared that we were stuck in a downward spiral. However, recent CPI reports indicate that inflation has been slowing, which gives the Fed fewer reasons to continue aggressively raising interest rates, thereby allowing risky assets to increase in value once more. Falcon examined Bitcoin's price behavior and remarked that on high timeframe charts, the weekly wicks appear quite uncertain and the chart as a whole appears somewhat unstable. Falcon stated that technically we are still in an uptrend, which is something to consider, but I do not find the overall structure of the weekly time frame to be very reassuring. There was a large move up, followed by a strong move down, a retracement back to the weekly moving average, and then another strong decline. Similar lows on the decline increase the likelihood that the price will move in that direction. When looking at the daily time frame, we can see that the price has similar lows on both sides. According to Falcon, these levels are used to generate liquidity, which we can see is very likely to be the case. 5000. Bitcoin is no longer a small part of the financial world, it is now a worldwide movement that is used and known by many people. This speech was not the end of Dorsey's journey with Bitcoin. In reality, it was just the start. In 2018, Square, a company he helped start that provides financial services, added Bitcoin trading to its Cash App so that users could buy, sell, and keep Bitcoin. Block has become a big player in the crypto space thanks to his leadership. He has invested in Bitcoin infrastructure and worked on projects to make Bitcoin easier to use and more accessible. As Bitcoin continues to change and shape the future of finance and technology, Jack Dorsey's early support and continued commitment to the cryptocurrency show how revolutionary Bitcoin is and how it could change the way standard financial systems work. Cryptocurrencies trade